Hey there, welcome to this quick introduction of the Salamifish HDR Patch generator shader written by Tobias Wiedmer. So let's unzip and take a look. Here we have our three files and we need to install the shader. Easiest way to do that is to open Scratch, go to System Settings and find the path that is currently used for the Matchbox shaders in Scratch. Easiest way to get there is by just hitting the log files button over here. Let's exit Scratch for a second. And instead of going to the log files, we go to Plugins, Matchbox. And as you can see, I already have a bunch of folders in here containing various shaders. So let's just add a new folder called Salamifish and drop those three files in there. Done. Start Scratch and enter the project. As you can see, I already have a clip here. Go to Color Effects. And what we will now do is go to Plugins. And here in the Matchbox category, subfolder Salamifish that we just created, we have the Salamifish HDR Patch generator. Apply this on layer. If I enable my layer stack, here it is. Can disable it, enable it. And let's bring up the scopes maybe. So in Scratch 9.2, if you go to the settings, you can tell the scopes to show a specific scale. I've set this to PQ HDR, so we get nit level indicators over here. Yeah, and now let's take a look at the shader. First, you can select your type of HDR, whether that should be hybrid log gamma, and this gives you the system gamma slider to determine the system gamma of the target display, or PQ. Next, you have the drop down to choose your nit level that you want the patch to have, so it can be 300 or 2000 nits or just 1000 nits. So you can see now the line in the waveforms caused by the patch matches exactly the 1000 nit mark. In the third column, you can determine the patch settings, so you can determine its size, its scale, its position, and with a single click you can flip it into full frame mode, just like that. Next, you can control the nit level burn-in. Right now it's saying 1000 nits, obviously. You can disable that, or change the position, font size, etc. And also the color in which it is displayed. Now, if we look back into this drop-down, there's also the option to dial in a custom nit level, like so, and just dialing in a custom nit level, like, let's say, 450. Also, you can do that in RGB, so I can dial in a value for red, green, and blue separately. And the last option, which turns this patch generator into an actual measurement tool, is the custom pick option. If we select that, we get this color picker here. And to use it properly, we would just disable the background fill to take a look at the underlying image. If we now wanted to know how bright the skin tones on the girl's cheek are, all we need to do is click the color pod and then click and drag over the corresponding area on the image. The line in the waveform, as well as the on-screen burn-in, will immediately tell us what the nit levels for this specific area are. Alright, that's it. Hope this shader will prove useful to you, and thanks for watching. Bye.